Hey everyone, Steve F here with this week's joke. Actually, it's going to be two. And I apologize for the gym outfit. I'm kind of running in a tight schedule today, so I haven't got time to change and, look good for the camera. Anyway, this is Rosh Hashanah, as most of you know. It's Jewish New Year, and it's funny. The Jewish religion is the only religion that there are different gradations. There's Reform and Conservative and Orthodox, and they get more intense as you go up. There's no different grades of Catholicism. You're either Catholic or you're not. But you're Jewish, you're Reform, which is just barely Jewish. Conservative, which is, moderately observant. Orthodox, which is like really intense. I'm not that religious one way or the other, but I met this rabbi about 10 years ago and I really liked him. And so I go to his temple for services, which are Orthodox. So they're really like long and intense services on the high holy days of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. But he's a great guy. So, and he knows that, these are like 3-hour services, and he knows that it's kind of tough to sit through them. So he tells jokes. He tells jokes. So I'm going to tell two of his jokes today. The jokes he uses to keep his congregants kind of loose and attentive and keep from being bored. Now, obviously, since my rabbi is telling these jokes at High Holy Day services, they're clean jokes. So if you're expecting off color or want something really, questionable taste-wise, that'll have to wait. That's not what these are. But I hope you like them anyway. They got a good reaction when he told them. They're pretty funny. So here's the first one. There's these guys playing poker. O'Brien, Henderson, and Goldstein are playing poker. And where they are, gambling is illegal. You're not supposed to gamble. There's local ordinances against gambling. It's illegal, but they're playing poker. Police get wind of it, and they break in and they raid the poker game. And the policeman goes to O'Brien. Were you playing poker? And O'Brien looks up to the sky, to the heavens, and silently says to himself, "God forgive me, just this once, I'm going to lie." And he tells the policeman, "No, I wasn't playing poker." The policeman goes to the next guy, goes to Henderson. "Were you playing poker?" And Henderson looks up to the sky and mutters under his breath, "God forgive me, just this once, I'm going to lie." Goes, "No, officer, I wasn't playing poker." And finally he goes to Goldstein and says, "Were you playing poker? Now tell me the truth. Were you playing poker?" Goldstein goes, "With who?" So that was the first joke. If you liked it, I'll take credit. If you didn't like it, blame the rabbi. I'll tell Rabbi Yossi next time I see him, which will be next week. All right, here's the next one. Yeshiva, which is the Hebrew university. The yeshiva has a crew team, the teams that row on those boats on the river, for the races. And they're not good. The yeshiva crew team is losing every race by a mile. They're not even close. They practice and practice and practice, but no matter what they do, they get beat like crazy every single time out. So the captain of the yeshiva crew team calls one of the members. He goes, "Listen, here's what I want you to do. At night, when the Harvard crew team practices on the Charles River in Boston, he says, I want you to go there and hide behind a bush or something on the shore and spy on them and find out what they're doing that makes them so fast. And if you can, just come back and report your findings to us. Maybe we can improve and finally win a race." So he says, "Okay, fine." So he goes and he watches the Harvard crew team practicing, and no one sees him, and he says, I got it. And he comes back, he's all excited, and he goes to the captain of the yeshiva crew team, and he says, I figured it out. I got the secret. I know what Harvard is doing, why they're so good at crew. And the captain of the team goes, "What is it? What is it?" And the guy says, "They've got 8 guys rowing and only 1 guy shouting." Now you kind of have to understand Jewish culture and Jewish personalities to appreciate either of those jokes. But I hope you did. And I thought they were good jokes. So I'm going to give the rabbi some credit for both of them. Anyway, those are this week's jokes. I hope everyone is doing well. The weather is nice and things are good. And I hope everyone feels well. And we'll catch you soon. Bye.